Hey guys, I've been off the video bandwagon for a couple of weeks now, and you can probably tell I haven't even shaved in probably a week or so. Been enjoying some time off, even though I've been pretty active in the members only groups and the public free groups. I've been wanting to just recharge, because it's been a crazy year, a real crazy year. I'm actually in Dubai right now, and you can see the highway down there, and that hotel there is the only 7-star hotel in the entire world, where the cheapest room starts at about $2.5 grand US a night. It's incredible. Over here we've got the Palm Jumeirah, which is the gigantic man-made island in the shape of a palm, and the whole city. One of the guys in the Facebook group actually said it the best yesterday. Alex, I'm pretty sure it was you, said the whole city of Dubai, it just drips money, and you can definitely feel that. Like, being around here, driving around and seeing different sites over the last 3 or 4 days, we've probably seen about 30 or so G-Wagons, and in Australia, Mercedes G-Wagons are worth about $250,000. And over here, they're just, so common. You see Bentleys and Lamborghinis and Ferraris and Rolls Royces and everything, like every half hour, an hour when you're driving out. It's very, very incredible. The whole city just moves so fast. And we were actually meant to stay in the Palm Atlantis resort, but we only booked our flights probably, I think, 3 or 4 days before we left. They got booked on the 29th of December. I'm not really one to leave things to the last minute. We're actually having a lot of problems. We were supposed to go to the US, but all the flights were booked and there was no business flights available at all. So we decided to come to the UAE and see Dubai for the first time. We were actually supposed to be staying over there, but instead we're staying in a place called Media City, and you can see Intel's right there. Over here we've got the BBC network. Over there we've got Oracle, and a lot of very big internet companies are here, so it's very kind of fitting where we're staying. It's really, really cool. But yeah, this isn't really much of a crypto update. We have been seeing some massive all-time highs, and I think the market crossed 800 billion just today or yesterday, which is just phenomenal. The focus for me this year, I've set some really big goals, I should say, and I want to hit some massive numbers for myself personally and for you guys as a group. To reiterate one thing that I've said multiple times, and I believe that we can do this in the next 1 to 2 years. I want to create 1,000 millionaires in our Keys to Freedom group, and I think that this is truly possible for each and every one of you, and without having to do it, without having to put a lot of risk in doing so, following simple strategies, focusing on protecting yourself and making sure that you're spreading your coins wide rather than going all in, or just riding it out just that little bit more before taking profit. So this year has been an incredible year. So many parts of me wants to share with you publicly what I've been able to put in and what I've been able to pull out, just because it's mind-blowing. But at the same time, myself, Dirk and Derek, we strive to not do what everyone else is doing, and I believe that we can show you just as much value by showing you percentage gains versus dollar figure gains. And we don't need to be in front of a Ferrari or be buying private jet tickets and all of that sort of stuff to show you that we're doing very well for ourselves, because you can see that from the prosperity that we're constantly giving back to you guys. So this year has been really incredible, and I truly believe, the last year I should say, I truly believe that 1,000 millionaires is definitely possible. Between our two groups, we have 30,000 members worldwide, which has grown significantly. I think I started my group in August. We had about 200 or 300 people in August. Now we've got almost 6,500. Derek's group, he created it probably a few months before mine, and it's grown from something like 6,000 members in the last 30 or 45 days to 22,000 members, which is just mind-blowing. And it's just a perfect example of how this market is ripe and everyone really wants to be a part of it. So what have I personally got planned for myself and my own portfolio for the next 12 months, I'm going to be focusing on more ICOs, which are obviously a lot more risky, and I'm going to be only risking what I can afford to lose. And I'm going to be making a lot of very small bets that I'm comfortable with. Now, these might not be small compared to what you're playing with, and that's okay, but these are small amounts that I'm prepared to lose. So we've already started doing that with one ICO that we got involved in at around 4 or 5 cents US. It's currently at about 45 cents today. It's made me a considerable amount of money in the last 6 or 7 days. And yeah, we're aiming to do one of those a month. So if you do have some experience with crypto and you've set up a healthy portfolio and you've built your foundation and you want to start hitting these higher risk type opportunities, have a look at our mastermind, the Secret Society Mastermind. I'll put a link below this video, you can have a look at that. This is, I should say, in being a part of the Secret Society, you are going to be heavily qualified. We don't just take anyone on board, because there's a lot of very sophisticated investors that have very sophisticated questions. It's not for everybody. So we'll end up getting on a phone call with you and potentially making sure, or not potentially, making sure that you're a right fit for us as well as we are for you. So if that's something you want to do, and again, that is high risk. It is the type of returns where you can get 10 to 50 times, but at the same time, ICOs are very risky and they can sometimes go to zero. So if you want to see a little bit more about that, click the link below. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to enjoy my time in Dubai. We're actually going to that restaurant. It's either tonight or tomorrow night. There's actually a blockchain event here in Dubai tomorrow that I'll be going to, that I only found out about 2 or 3 days ago. Talk about right place, right time. Happened to go to Dubai. The reason we're in Dubai is because we couldn't book flights to the US because all the tickets were booked last minute. So yeah, I'll be doing some videos at that event. I'll be speaking to some guys, and hopefully I'll be able to do some cool video for you guys. If you have any questions or comments or anything you want to see specifically here in Dubai, please post them below. Make sure to check out the link about the mastermind, and that's about it from me. I'll see you in the next video.